Sure, let me tell you about ARM, our methodology that we apply to modernizations. ARM stands for Assessment, Remediation, and Modernization. We think those are key to the process of delivering a successful modernization project. Be it something as simple as adding a web interface to an older application or moving technology from an older platform to the most current platform, ARM has a role to play. The first stage is the assessment. In assessment, we sit down with the customer to get a full understanding of how the application works, what the business benefits are, and challenges that they're facing. We do an analysis of the technology, the code, the architecture, and also the people and how they use that technology. Once that assessment is completed, we generate a report that allows the company to get a better understanding of their application and to make some decisions about how they want to move forward. The next stage is something called remediation. In the remediation phase, we take that report and look for weaknesses in the application, weaknesses in the architecture, and changes that might be appropriate to better suit business needs. Often that involves things like different government regulations, the addition of new departments or new business groups, things like that that are required to make the system more valuable to the company. So in that phase, we make those changes and it prepares it for the modernization. This way, the system that's modernized has all the benefits that are required. The final stage is the modernization itself. As I said, it can be as simple as generating a new web interface that's rolled out to hundreds of users across the company, or as complex as converting COBOL code to Java or .NET. And in that phase, we actually do the full process. It usually involves project management, tools to actually do the conversion, and a series of tests that actually guarantee that the application you get is equal to the application that you had, and hopefully a lot better. Clearly, ARM provides a lot of benefits, but the one we like to focus on is that it gives customers a way to understand how this process will happen and metrics they can measure along the way, and places and means for them to integrate in the process so they have a voice and they can contribute to the delivery of this new modernized system.